Welcome everyone. Excited about today's interview. My name is Jesse Dale, the co-founder of Macro Millionaire Business Development Group and founder of Macro Missionary Nutrition Certification Program. And we are here with Julie LaPorta, the owner of Free2BU Nutrition. And man, I've been doing a lot of personal development about taking the mask off and being like your genuine, authentic self. So I love the name of Julie's company, and we've been working together for, geez, it seems just over a year now.
Yes.
Watching her growth as a person and as a coach has just been absolutely amazing. So welcome, Julie. I appreciate your time this morning.
Glad to be here. Glad to be excited.
Yeah. So Julie, what kind of got you into nutrition coaching? Like, you know, what led up to you launching Free2BU Nutrition?
It was my personal journey. It was years of yo-yo dieting for a long time. Every January when the new fad came out, you know, whatever that was, that get on this plan and you can lose weight. And they worked, and then I would gain the weight back. And I just got tired of the yo-yo, and I kept gaining weight, and every time I would gain more weight and gain more weight. And so then when I finally decided, you know what, the doctors started diagnosing with fibromyalgia, they started diagnosing with arthritis, and I felt horrible. And I knew that there had to be a change. I wanted to change for myself. I wanted to change for my husband, my son, my grandchildren. I wanted to live a long time and be active. I didn't want to just grow old, but I wanted to be an active, older individual.
Sure. Love it. Got it. So, you know, did that kind of come into the name? Because when you were yo-yo dieting before, it sounds like you weren't being you. You were just maybe, I don't know, maybe following a meal plan or someone else's version of what they think you should put in your body. Or can you kind of expand on that?
I was still bound. I was bound by only eating certain things. I was bound by having to take a pill at this time, and this time at certain times of the day. I was bound by having to drink certain things. And I was bound by all these do this, but it wasn't working. So I just felt still bound by the weight. I wasn't free to be me, to be able to enjoy the foods that I love, but also learn what my body needs.
Right. Wow, that's powerful. So even though like in the US, we don't have a weight loss problem, we have a weight regain problem. And
exactly.
I think exactly what you just said, because we lose the weight, but we're still shackled.
Yes.
You know, we're still bound by the don't eat this and you must eat that or drink the 3 shakes a day or the pills.
Exactly. And I wanted people, when I started the nutrition coaching, it's because I wanted people to learn that they can break free from that cycle that they just get on and they just keep doing and repeating the same thing and feeling bound that they can't live life and enjoy life because they can only eat this one little bit of thing. I wanted them to be free to be able to enjoy life and still have a healthy life.
Wow, that's awesome. So it sounds like your nutrition program really factors in the lifestyle and the individual. There's not, when I hire Julie LaPorta, when I hire Free2BU Nutrition, it sounds like I'm not hiring your way. You're working within my lifestyle to find my own way, and that's how I'm going to keep the body fat up.
Free2BU. We work on a plan that helps you be free, that helps you learn about nutrition. What foods you can eat, someone else may not be able to eat. Their body may not respond the same way. So you learn I would like my clients to be able to be free to be themselves, to work on their lifestyle, we can figure out a plan that works for them. You know, their busy lifestyle, or if they have time to go to the gym, if they don't have time to go to the gym, things that we can do to help them be free to be themselves and to be nutritious and to be healthy in their lifestyle.
Yeah, love it. So talk to me about a client who who started with you, and talk to me a little bit about like maybe you have I don't want to say a favorite client. We don't have favorites, but just tell me like one of your clients' successes as far as, you know, them coming in with you and a little bit about their journey.
I have a client that reached her goal, and I am so excited for her. 63 years old.
Mm.
And she had a goal. Now her goal was a certain amount of weight that she wanted to lose. She went horseback riding. That's what she does. She takes trail rides all the time. And they were taking pictures. And she looked at her picture of herself one day and was like, oh, no. I may be 63, but I don't want to look like this. For her, she felt uncomfortable. And so she came on as a client. She showed up when I asked her to send me pictures of her food. She did it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the great, it didn't matter. She did it. She stuck to the plan. We worked on the foods that she liked, the foods that she didn't like. And we got a plan going for her. And she ended up losing in 2 months her 13 pounds her goal that she wanted to lose.
Fantastic. So it sounds to me like your perfect client is someone that they're ready to be their real, genuine, authentic self. They're ready to show up. They're not looking for quick fix. They're not looking for pills. They're looking like, hey, this is my genuine, authentic self. The mask is off. Julie, I'm ready to follow your system and process.
Exactly. She was like, give me the tools. Help me learn what I can continue to do. And that's what I enjoyed doing, was being able to give her the tools that she needed, that now that she's reached her goal, that she can maintain it and enjoy life. And so that's what I want, someone that's ready to learn, to grow, and just, that has a mindset that they're ready to do it for themselves.
Yes. No, you mentioned that earlier in your journey. Yeah. And I think that's great because you said, hey, I want to do this for myself. But then you also mentioned like, hey, I want to do this for the people around me. I want to show up more energetic for them as well. So that's cool.
Who all it's going to affect? By me, my personal journey, when I got healthier, who all was affected by my journey?
Yes.
My grandchildren, I was able to show them that it didn't matter how old you are, that you can be healthy and that you can eat healthy. And teaching them a lifestyle at their young age, I'm hoping will carry out. So I'm affecting them by me living a healthy lifestyle.
I love it. So we mentioned earlier, you're about a year into to launching your business.
Yes.
I mean, what made you get into, because this, you have another profession, you're evangelist, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Love it. Absolutely. What got you into saying, you know what, I want to do some nutrition coaching? Like what flipped that switch?
When I go out and evangelize, so I travel all over the United States preaching the word of God. And I love that. I love helping people spiritually. I preach a lot on destiny, people reaching their destiny, that God has a plan for each and every one of us. And what I was noticing in the prayer lines, and when people would come up and get prayed for, a lot of their issues was physical and things that they could control, but they wasn't taking control of their bodies. And so a lot of them would say, I know God has called me or wants me to do this, but I'm just not physically able to do what he wants me to do. And so I prayed about it, and God was like, not only can you help them spiritually, but I want you to help them physically so that they can do and be everything that I've called them to do and be.
Wow, that is awesome. I love it. What led you to us, to Macro Millionaire, as far as, tribing up with us, doing the certification? Because I mean, launching a new business, that's scary at any point of your life. When I did it, when I was launching my first gym when I was 29, I was scared to death. What made you kind of put aside all that fear and just say, you know what, I'm doing this? And you kind of already answered that.
It's because the program works. It's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. And the Macro Missionary, by tribing up with this group, I have the support of just a continual learning. I'm constantly being able to learn new things so that I can help my clients grow. So as long as I keep growing, I can help them keep growing and knowing, and just that support system, just like my clients need me for a support, that I am their support system. Macro Missionary also helps support me. And it's just the tools, the knowledge, the family environment that goes with it. I love. Yeah, and it works.
Julie, that really resonates with me. And you mentioned it earlier, because when we're growing and we're learning, which is a form of growth, we're teaching. And a lot of times I saw in the industry, and this was a big reason behind our why we created this, is people, they get their certification, they put it up on the wall, and that's the extent of the learning. You know, so when we tribe up, 3-4 times a week, I love that. And I'm learning from you guys, and you guys are learning from our science people, and then we go and share that. And I really feel that's a missing link in the industry. So I'm glad that you mentioned that.
Oh, it's awesome because I'm constantly growing and learning. And I want just as if I want my clients to learn and grow, I've got to learn and grow too, and constantly be feeding myself. We are what we eat.
Yeah.
You know how they say. So I want knowledge. I want wisdom. I want to be able to grow, and I want my clients to be able to grow. I want them to be independent. I want them to be free to be able to stand up on their own.
Yeah, I love that. And, as coaches and, really true givers pouring into other people, it really helps to have a tribe, if you will, or a network that plugs into you, that wants to see you succeed, because they know that everything that you take away is going back into your clients.
Right. Absolutely. It's that accountability. Just like I'm here to hold my clients accountable. I want them to show up and be held accountable. Sometimes people just need that accountability. Yeah. And by tribing up with our coaches, holds me accountable also. Yeah.
And, I love it too, because when a coach hires Free2BU Nutrition, they literally have a network of right now 70 other coaches who, I know when people ask me about flexibility, I've done the chapters, I've done the courses, but that's just not my forte. So I'm going to go to like the top yoga instructor in the network and pick their brains, So.
Absolutely. If I don't have the answer, I know I've got a tribe of people that I can go find the answer.
Oh, that's awesome. So Julie, if I'm sitting here, I'm watching this and I'm like, hey, I got to shoot this person a message. I got to get to know her better. I want to be in great shape. At any age right now. You mentioned the 63-year-old. That's awesome. That is so cool. So how can people contact you? What's the best way to contact you?
Right now, the best way would either be just on Facebook. You can message me, Julie LaPorta, or you can email me at julie@free2bu.com.
Okay, so that's Julie at Free2BU, and it's FREE, the number 2.
Nutrition. I'm sorry, it's Julie at Free2BUnutrition.com.
Okay, all right, excellent. Well, Julie, I super appreciate not just the interview, but your energy and everything that you bring to the table. I mean, just knock it out of the park every time. Of course, I look forward to seeing you at our future trainings. But if you're listening to this right now and you want the shackles off, you want the mask off, you're ready to be your authentic self, Julie LaPorta definitely has you covered. So thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you. Have a great day.